I'm Bonnie.
And I'm Becky, and we're here to share with you today about the doTERRA business opportunity.
Do you want to inspire others to live a health and wellness lifestyle?
Do you want to impact the world through environmental and humanitarian aid?
Or how about making money from the comfort of your own home in your pajamas with the freedom to choose your own schedule? Let's get started to find out how. There was a man who was hauling buckets of water for a living. Every day he walked to the village, from the village to the water source and carried his buckets of water. And he did that day after day. One day he had a very good idea and he was tired of hauling buckets. So he had this idea of maybe I could build a pipeline on my off time. So in the day he finished and turned on the spigot, everything changed.
So the modern day version of that is, I'm going to just tell you a little story about a lady who was working at a hospital. And she worked 8 to 5 every day. And the job she did was really stressful, taking care of people. And she often had to stay after work to finish her paperwork. And she a lot of times came home with headaches. And she just really got tired of caring for people in the way that other people dictated and all of the rules and the regulations, and not having the opportunity to be able to advance in her career. And then one day someone introduced her to doTERRA and told her about the opportunity and how she could make money that way. And that's when everything changed. And that story is my story. And I'm just so grateful that doTERRA has given the opportunity to be able to work in a different way so that we don't have to work so hard, and that the water pipe, as you will continue to support us.
So where are you? Are you hauling buckets, which that could look like trading hours for dollars and having other people control your advancement and your earnings? It could be limited time freedom. You might have to be at work from a certain time to a certain time, and you would actually be building someone else's dreams and not actually getting to do something that you are in charge of, or it's your dreams.
So like, what would that be like if you could do your job your way and someone else didn't dictate how much money you made?
Okay, so let's talk about why would you not want to partner with doTERRA? They are the most effective, the most tested, and the most trusted. So what I love about doTERRA is they have a product that people want. Of course, you've used it. You've used the essential oils. And when you get peppermint into your hand, you just love it. You want to share it with other people. So as you use the products, you can understand why people are going to want to use the products over and over and over again. Mm-hmm. So, and you'll notice here that it says there's a 65% retention rate. What that means in English is that 65% of the people that purchase their first essential oils will continue to purchase. So you don't have to get new customers all the time. And that makes it a lot more exciting that you can nurture your customers and have relationships instead of just continuing to find new people all the time.
doTERRA is also a proven company. They have become a billion-dollar company in 7 years. And the essential oil market is predicted to double within 2 years. And so this is a great time for people to get started with doTERRA, with the stability that they offer, with the amount of compensation that they're going to be giving. And if they're going to be giving it to someone, it may as well be you.
Yes, yes. What I love about doTERRA too is that they are debt-free.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and their goal is to help you become debt-free too. So doTERRA is proven, and they are named the largest essential company in the world. And they're led by an executive team of innovators with a lot of experience. So these 7 people are incredible. They have a passion for essential oils. They have a passion for you. They have a passion for others in the world. And Emily is the only woman there. And every time she speaks, she just cries because her passion is so deep and so great for us and for others. And they will do anything that it takes to help us to have a successful business.
doTERRA is also very caring, and they show that in so many different ways. One of the things they do is they create economic opportunities and financial stability in developing companies, because that's where they're sourcing their oils from, and it provides jobs for lots of women who then can be able to send their kids to school.
And if you haven't picked it up by now, doTERRA's culture is really unique from other businesses. It's so much not about the dollar and growing the business, and it's so much about caring about other people.
Yes.
Okay, so let's discover the possibilities with doTERRA's generous compensation plan. So you can see here that there are as many different levels from elite all the way up here to presidential diamond, which you can't see. So at the beginning, what you do is you work to pay for your product. Then you can move into supplementing your income. And in the higher levels, you will replace and multiply your income. So let's see how that works.
So there's multiple different ways that you get paid. The first one is called a fast start bonus. And that's paid weekly on any new enrollee or the new customer that you have that signs up to do a wholesale account. And you get paid 20% of their sale. And then as they enroll new people, you can see the little purple people on this page. Then if that person signs someone up, then you make 10% of that sale as well. So it's just a way to get some money weekly as you start new customers.
So the next way to earn compensation is called the Power of 3 bonus. So you can see that you're the dark blue person at the top. And when you have 3 people underneath of you who are ordering 100 PV, or basically $100 every month, you get a $50 bonus. When those 3 people have 3 people underneath of them ordering $100 every month, you get a $250 bonus. And when those 3 people have 3 people underneath of them, you get a $1,500 bonus. And this is paid every single month.
This is what I like about this part, is that it really encourages the culture of a team.
Mm-hmm.
So you're really working together, mm-hmm. so that all of you are trying to earn money together. And then as you do that, then you get bonuses.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And this is something that's paid early on. Like, this is something that's attainable early on in your business, so that you start to get this bonus early on, which is encouraging. And it's also exciting to have just a little bit extra every single month.
Then this next one is called the unit level bonus. And this is really, as we talked about the story at the beginning, the man with the pipes. It's paid monthly, and it is just the percentages of your customers' monthly sales. So as you get customers, and as we talked about, the retention rate is 65%, those customers stick with you. And then every month as they do their orders, you earn a small percentage, but it really adds up to be this income that is continually there and supporting you.
And what I love about the unilevel bonus is you're getting paid not necessarily based on the hours, but it is just like this continual drip that comes into your bank account.
And that's handy because there may be months or weeks where we don't work. Mm-hmm. Maybe something comes up, or we're on a vacation, or we need to take care of somebody, and we still continue to get paid during that time, even though we're not actually working.
Yes, yes. It's really nice when it just slides right into your bank account. Okay, and the last way to get paid is called the leadership bonus. So as you work your way up in your rank, you will qualify for a leadership bonus. This is paid monthly, and it's a certain percentage based on the rank that you are at. And even though it's only a 1% or a 2%, it's still actually a really large chunk of your income.
And what this is based on is it's based on all of the income that the company makes. They divide it out amongst everyone. And so it depends on the revenue of the company. And like we mentioned, doTERRA is $1 billion company, and the essential oil sales are expected to double in the next 5 years. And so that amount that you would get in the leadership bonus is going to continue to get larger.
Okay, so we talked a little bit about who doTERRA is, why you would partner with them, the generous compensation plan. So let's talk a little about you. So I want you to think a little bit about, like, is it more important to you that you get paid, or is it more important to you that you enjoy what you do? Let's talk about that. So what would make the biggest impact in your life? Earning more, working smarter, or doing what you love?
So if you are going to earn more money, maybe you would like to, a goal you'd have is to become debt-free. And doTERRA also, like you mentioned, has a plan to help you to do that. Maybe you would like to work on building a generous savings account so that you have money to be able to pay for future expenses, maybe a retirement fund, or maybe you want to be able to pay for a caregiver for your parents, or be able to buy organic food or whatever. You maybe have more financial control so that you're not always having to move money from one account to the other and live on paycheck to paycheck. And also we have money to become a charitable giver and just to give whenever you have a cause that comes up that really touches your heart.
Because there's nothing more like sad maybe than when you know that there's a need and you just can't help. And that can be really challenging. So this is a beautiful way to do that.
Yeah.
So working smarter can look like controlling your time and your schedule. So you can have coffee at 10 o'clock in the morning with a friend that came from out of town if you want to. You don't have to take off work to do that. You can build your dreams. So this so much of doTERRA is done together as teamwork, obviously, and some people like to do it as a family and work together with their family and their team. Working smarter can look like focusing on self-improvement. I'm sure there's just so many ways that we want to become a better person. And so doTERRA helps us to be able to do that. And the last way is to plan and prepare financially. So you can be preparing for where you want to go next. You can be preparing for your vacation or that you want to buy your next car.
And the last thing that might make a big impact in your life is doing what you love. And truly, you might be able to make a lot of money or be okay with the hours, but you don't like what you do. And there's nothing better than getting up in the morning and just being excited about your day and making a difference in people's lives is truly what doTERRA is all about. And doing what you love can also involve traveling. There is a lot of traveling involved with doTERRA. You can share worlds with anybody, anywhere, any country. There's a lot of education involved. You learn a lot of things, and then you have money to be able to do further educations for you or for your kids. And you can give in service. doTERRA has the opportunity to do service projects and go to the countries where they're sourcing their oils and be able to give back to them there. And then spending time with family. Because doTERRA is flexible, you have the opportunity then to go to your kids' games or events or go out to eat with your friend on their birthdays or whatever. You just have more time to be able to spend with your friends and family.
Yes, I was exercising this morning outside and I came back in. As I was coming back in, I was like, you know what? I just love doTERRA because I get to do what I love. Like I get to make a difference in people's lives and I get to do it the way that works the best for me in the gifts that God has given me. Okay, let's partner with doTERRA and get where you want to be. Let's talk about how that works. So which path is the best for you? So there's 3 paths. You can think about which one would fit you the best. The first one is getting your products paid for. And this will pay $357 to almost $900 per month. The time needed to invest is 3 to 10 hours per week. And you personally enroll or sign up a few new customers every single month.
The next path is going to be to supplement your income. So this one's going to require about 10 to 30 hours a week, and you will get paid around $800 to $5,000 a month. And then what this would look like is that you're going to be signing up at least 4 new customers every month, and then you're going to start a builder monthly. That just means a new partner with you in the business doing this with you.
And as Becky and I have been doing this business for quite a while, we do realize that the time invested listed here is very realistic. The last path is replacing your income. So this is basically the full-time option, 25 to 50 hours per week. Monthly, you will get paid about $5,000 to $17,000, depending on where you're at. And you will sign up or enroll at least 8 new customers and start 2 new people monthly.
So with doTERRA, the success is simple because there's just 3 steps to do this. The first one is to use your products. That means get them out, use them daily, and just learn about them. And as you learn about them and know more about them, you're going to want to share those with other people.
And as you believe in the products, you will, number 2, start sharing them naturally. So sharing with your family, your friends, your coworkers, the people at church, and you will offer them samples. So sharing is samples, sharing is classes, things like that. And then the last step is teaching others. So you will be teaching other people how to share and how to use their products and how to build their doTERRA business. So it's really easy.
And if we break that down a little bit more, there's more specific steps that you do. And it's called PIPES is the acronym because we talked about the man with the pipe that built the pipeline. So the first step is to prepare. That is just, again, learning how to use the product, learning about it, and then coming up with a list of people that you want to share the oils with. So just making a list of names.
Step number 2 is invite. So inviting people to use samples, inviting people to classes, inviting people to learn more about essential oils.
And then as you have people invited and they want to come and learn, you're going to present. So whether that's in a class setting in your home, it doesn't have to be a lot of people, or it can just be a one-on-one basis. You can also do them as a Zoom class or a Facebook class.
Mm-hmm. So after you share the amazing essential oils with them, of course, they're going to want to get them. So step number 4 is E, enroll. So you will enroll them with doTERRA and you will help them get started with their products. And as they use their products, you're going to enroll them in the sharing step. So help them teach other people about them. And then you will also enroll them in the business aspect too.
And then the last step is you're just going to support them. You're going to support those customers that you have so you don't have to keep going out and getting new customers. You're going to just educate them, invite them to events and trainings and things that are going on. And what is so beautiful about this whole process is you can see at the bottom, there's a little booklets that are under every step that doTERRA has that you just purchase, and they go with the steps, and they're so easy to use. You really just need to have a paper to read. You don't have to know a lot of information to get started. You just take the papers and you just have to have a passion and a desire to have a different job and a different way of earning money.
Mm-hmm. And honestly, the products sell themselves. I am sure, like, if you haven't experienced peppermint, I would love to give you a sample. And if you have experienced peppermint, just that first drop changes everything. And it's at that moment where it's like, these essential oils are going to work for me. So as we share essential oils, the product really sells themselves. And so it makes it easy. So, and this is also a very community oriented business. We aren't just working like by ourselves. It's very team oriented, and we work together as a community.
So there's 3 steps to launch your business. Oops. The first one is live the wellness lifestyle. That's what you're already doing. When you started with your essential oils, we sat down, created a plan for you. We talked about what wellness looks like, and you got the plan going for everyday use.
Step number 2 is sharing with others. So you're going to make what we call your names list, the people that you think that would like to have something different in their lives, that have health concerns. You will learn about sharing, and then you will schedule and host your presentations.
And then the last step is launching your business. So this is if you want to pay for your product or supplement your income or replace your income, then we'll schedule a launch overview with you. That just means we'll talk about exactly what this is going to look like and how you're going to do it. You can choose your pace that you want to do this. You can reach elite rank, which is one of the first ranks, in 30 days or 60 days or 90 days. So whatever you have time for and however you want to do this, that's one of the beautiful things about doTERRA too, is that you can do it your way and use your strengths, because everybody's doTERRA's business looks a little bit different just based on what works for them.
And there's no minimum sales that you have to do every month. So if you decide, like Becky had mentioned earlier, if a family emergency comes up and you need to check out for that month, you don't actually have to do a single thing that month. Yeah. So it's great.
So we just want to invite you to get started with doTERRA with us. We'd love to have you join our community so that we can bring hope and heal hearts and raise up leaders and live our dreams all together.
Yes, it's a very meaningful work to be a doTERRA wellness advocate.
We'll be in touch.
All right. Thank you.